A shadow falls across Toronto once again. Detective William Murdoch thought the past was behind him, but on this stormy night, the city whispers secrets no one dares to repeat. A letter arrives at station house number 4 without a name, without a seal, only 3 words written in dark ink. He is alive. Murdoch stares at the message, his steady hands trembling, saw for the first time in years. Could it be true? A man they buried, a case they closed, a ghost he hoped never to see again, back from the dead? Before he can even answer, a scream cuts through the night air outside. And just like that, the mystery begins. The episode opens with a crime scene near the harbor. A body floats face down in the murky water. Murdoch, Constable Crabtree, and Inspector Brackenreid arrive, rain dripping from their coats. The corpse is retrieved, and when the light hits the face, Brackenreid curses under his breath. The victim is none other than a former police officer believed dead for over a decade. But how? His body is perfectly preserved, as though he drowned only yesterday. Dr. Julia Ogden conducts the autopsy and reveals something chilling. The man did not die in water. He was poisoned, paralyzed, and then placed in the harbor to make it appear like drowning. What's more disturbing is the strange mark etched into his wrist, a small triangle surrounded by a circle. Julia recalls seeing this symbol only once before, on a long-closed case that Murdoch never solved. As the investigation deepens, Crabtree stumbles upon another clue. The letter sent to Murdoch was written with a rare ink only used by an exclusive gentleman's society in Toronto. But the society was shut down years ago, or so they thought. Murdoch visits the ruins of the society's old meeting hall, now abandoned and silent. But inside he finds evidence of recent activity, cigarette ash, footprints in dust, and a wall covered in strange diagrams and notes. At the center of the board is a name crossed out many times, a name Murdoch knows well. It is the name of a criminal mastermind who was presumed dead. Brackenreid warns Murdoch to leave the past buried, but Murdoch refuses. He senses that someone has been watching him, guiding him toward this mystery. And then, in a shocking twist, Julia herself is approached by a hooded figure on her way home. The man whispers, "Tell Murdoch the game is not over." Before she can react, he vanishes into the night. Back at the station, Crabtree discovers another body, this time inside the city morgue. A night guard was killed silently, his neck snapped. Next to him is a scrap of parchment with a riddle. To find the truth, follow the lies you once buried. Murdoch realizes the killer is taunting him, forcing him to reopen cases he thought were finished. Every lead twists back on itself. Every clue feels like a trap. The tension grows, and suspicion spreads even within the team. Brackenreid begins to fear there might be a traitor in their midst. Julia urges William to be careful, reminding him that whoever is orchestrating this is not only clever, but ruthless. The climax builds when Murdoch follows a trail to the old tunnels beneath Toronto, where the society once met in secret. The tunnels are dark, dripping with water, echoing with footsteps. Murdoch moves slowly, his lantern flickering. Then he hears it, a voice calm and cold. "Detective Murdoch, you were always too late." A figure steps out of the shadows. His face is scarred, but his eyes burn with recognition. It is indeed the man Murdoch believed dead. With a chilling smile, he says, "Season 19 will be mine." Before Murdoch can act, the tunnel collapses in an explosion, leaving only dust and echoes. The villain escapes, and Murdoch is left with more questions than answers. The episode ends with Murdoch returning home to Julia, shaken but determined. He holds the mysterious letter in his hand, whispering to himself, if he is alive, then no one is safe. The screen fades to black, but the riddle remains unsolved. Who is pulling the strings? What is the true purpose of the society's return? And why now, after so many years? The mystery is only beginning. And that's the leaked plot for Murdoch Mysteries Season 19, Episode 1. A chilling return, a haunting enemy, and a promise that this season will test Murdoch like never before. Stay tuned, because in Toronto, the past is never truly buried, and every secret eventually comes back to light.